go through certain trials and like, do you think you went through certain trials, that
Now you
got you
asking a
better
good
from
question.
now? Yeah, like let's just say you was in college and you didn't you didn't know how to speak as well and as like fluent as you do now.
Well, let me say this because
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, and
Yeah.
I want to finish on this note because I have that actually written down.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote down, life can bring you to a place where you're in so much pain where it can change your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Just never let it change your heart. Reason why I wrote that down, bro, is because I've thought about everything I've had to experience, right? Everything that I've gone through. It made me, bro. Because I've chosen to not let my situation change my heart. But I let it become something that, one, made me more like Christ. Two, teach me where I can be better. But then three, make me more effective for the people that I'm called to reach. And so what I would say to that, what you just said, the Bible says rejoice when trials and tribulations come your way, because it's an opportunity for great joy. Because now you're growing in maturity. Now you're growing, watch this, because of the testing of your faith through experience. So there is an experience you have to go through that helps you come into maturity. It helps you, number one, learn more about God, grow in inner peace to the point where you're needing and lacking no thing. So a lot of my effect in this, bro, has come from the pain that I've endured, knowing that I was in a process despite how painful it was. So even when you're in pain, sometimes you have to realize you're also in a process and you're coming out. So one thing I would say to that, if I was talking to somebody, I would tell them, I would say, listen, everything you've experienced, I mean everything you've experienced, especially if it was painful, it may have such an effect on you that it would literally change your brain. Trauma can change your brain, bro. Pain can change the way you move, how you talk, how you think. If you let it, it can happen for the good. If you try your hardest to change the perspective of the pain, something beautiful can happen, but just never let it change your heart. Never let it change your heart. Like if you care about people, you love people, you go hard for people, don't let the pain that you're in, maybe because of someone else or something or some situation came up, don't let that change you. Because there's so many people blessed by you, and where you're going, it's going to make so much sense. And the people that you're going to reach because you decided not to quit is going to make so much sense. So to that point, like you have to go through life, not so that you can reach some destination or some goal or get some promotion. It's just life is life. You're going to go through it. But the people that decide to look at what's happening and see it as it's happening for them, not happening just simply to them, they're able to walk out with a different perspective. And now life can get very painful, bro. But then there are people, unfortunately, that will hurt you. And I walk on a thin line with that because I don't want to make it seem like God sent people to hurt you. That's not the case. In life, there are people that make choices, and the choices hurt people. God just promises not to waste any of what you experienced. So the encouraging thing is, despite how painful life gets, none of it is wasted. And sometimes it won't make sense until you meet someone else and you're able to tell them, hey, I've been there. It's going to get better. And I'm a living testimony to that, because someone else needs hope that they're going to make it. And sometimes that person is you.